Hi folks, and good afternoon. It's we're gonna be working on a CB today, and we're not on the audio line 341. That's got a couple of issues. I'm working on it, and Richard from UKCB Radio Servicing very kindly. We had very kindly sent me the service manual for that radio. As I say, I know Richard. I've done work for him in the past. I've helped him out in the past, and he very kindly sent me the service manual, and we had a bit of an email chat to exchange, and we had a chat about well, basically what could be wrong and what might be wrong and why, stuff like that. But that's a project for another day. But let's put the stylus microscope away. Magnifier. There we go. Right, so what we're looking at next, we're going to go for something fairly easy today. Just to recap, pardon the pun, what we're going to do, we're going to recap this little fella here, and this is the Uniden UniAce 100. It hasn't got the original knobs. Before anybody says, "Oh, you not got the original knobs." No, I know that. But that being said, I think these knobs are better. They are metal as well, not plastic. I think these knobs are actually better than the originals. The shafts are a bit long, so I might need to chop the shafts down so they fit in. And these are actually a good fitting knob, and I think they look better than the originals. I've lost the originals. I haven't got a clue where they are. And what the issue is with this radio actually does work. But the problem we've got is the signal meter doesn't work. It does on RF. When you key it up on RF, it does work. And look, we've got the original mic for this as well. Look, the UniAce mic. Oh, you can't see it from there. We even have the original microphone for this as well. It's a very complete radio. I've had it in my drawer there for years. The only downside to it is I've got the tops here. The only downside is somebody's drilled the top there to put a bracket on it. I had a bracket on it when I first got it, but I took it off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to either look out for another cover, or I'm going to try and do something about filling this in and repainting it. But the problem is the texture. I'll never get that right, and I know that. So, these things happen. Anyway, we'll sort that out as and when we need to. But we've got the capacitor kit, and what we're going to do, we're going to replace every electrolytic in this I can find. As I say, this thing does work. It receives, it transmits, it's not bad. Now, how many electrolytics have we got? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we want the tester because we want to test these. Watch them not being me fucking... Oh no, I think it's down here. I was going to say, watch it not being me tester thing. It's here. I think it's here. No, that's the transistor checker. Transistor checker might come out in this video actually, because if the tester doesn't work, if the signal meter doesn't work after doing a recap, then I'm going to try. I've got the Circus service manual for this as well. Richard very kindly sent me everything, and it covers both radios. Lovely, top guy. I'll put a link to his channel at the end of this video. And this is it's got a couple of scratches and dings on it, but it's a nice. The scratches and dings are at the bottom, so that's not bad. And it's a nice little radio. This. I'm not really a CB guy myself, but anyway, what we're gonna do, we don't have to worry about getting the capacitors out because we've got a capacitor kit. Whoops! Just fold this telescopic aerial down. So here in the UK we call it an aerial. In other parts of the world they call it an antenna. I just thought that we'd have a bit of a break from record players. Not that I'm sick of record players. I love record players, as you know. Record players are my passion. They're the one thing I really enjoy working on. But I'm in the mood for CB radios. So we're going to start. We're going to replace. How many caps have we got in here? Gee, more than I'd like to replace. I'd be happy with just one. But no, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on. That's a transistor, you dickhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we've got some there that I've buried in fucking grease. That's going to be sort of around the PLL. That's going to be some fun getting into them. But at least there's one thing about this radio. At least the monkey that enjoys modifying and sticking chips on top of chips hasn't got to it, which is nice. It will need an alignment, obviously, so I've got the alignment procedure in the manual, so let's get stuck into it then, folks, eh? Let's get the first of the capacitors out. And they're all going to be low voltage, these, because there's only 13.8 volts goes into the set. So these are all going to be low voltage capacitors that are in here. You're going to be like, your highest is probably going to be about 16 volts. So we shall start with this one and work our way forward. And I'm hoping it's all going to be marked so I don't have to fuck about, because let's get the soldering iron tinned. There's no solder on the iron and I like to have the iron tinned. There we go. Yeah, Jay's record player's coming on well. Now let's see where we are with this. And we're right across there from there, so we want to solder it here. Knock that off. Would have press the plunger, wouldn't it? Bastard. I got the capacitor because it slid down, but right. Negative go, well, they're marked on these anyway, pluses that side. They're marked on these, so I don't have to worry. I hate it when they're not fucking marked. Let's see, I'm not going to test every one in front of you, I'm just going to test this one. As an example, it's a 470. Is it a 470? I'm sure it was a 470. A 470 microfarad. So let's see what it comes in at. 575. Yeah, so it's on its way out at 0.24 ohms for the vertical dustbin, as our friend Richard says. So we want a 470. We've got any 470s at 10 volts? Oh, we certainly have. We've got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I'm taking out the right fucking one. Yeah. There we go. And a brand new 470. Make sure it is a 470 and none of the values have jumped into the wrong box. No, we're okay with that. Do you know something? When I was a kid, I was big into CB. I thought it was fucking brilliant. All my mates had them and we all used to have a laugh. You know. Never thought there'd still be any around now though. Thought they'd have all gone the way of the dinosaur, but they haven't. That's it. Still plenty of CBs about. Well, that looks better. Yeah. Next one is that one. I was like I say, I'm not going to do them all in front of you. You know, it's not a case of how quick can a fat bastard cap a radio. But the point is, yeah, that's the one. See, sometimes you can't get your fat fingers in. So what you do, you get your pliers. Oh. Well, I fucking hate it when you do that. You think you've got it and you haven't. What the fucking hell, am I on the wrong one there? Yeah, I am. Just soldering them back on. Yeah. That one, it's that fucker there. I'd like a couple of old CBs to put in my collection. That's the one. And this one is, the cover looks like it's shrunk a bit on there. And this is a 220 UF at 10 volts. Now I know from listening to Richard that the 220s in these are trouble. So, and trust me, Richard knows his stuff. 243. That's up and it's 2 ohms as well. 2.3 ohms and it's 243 UF. So yeah, that's another one for the old dustbin. And I did say it was a 220 UF, didn't it, at to 10 volts. And it's raining and all, folks. So 220 UF at 10 volts, and it's 220 UF is in here. I'll tell you what, buy one of these capacitor kits. we know it's alright because we've just took it out of the box, but I always like to look in case a stray value's got in. And the nice thing is it's all fucking marked. Not like the fucking other, not like the old stuff. Just fucking, you know, well this is old I suppose, isn't it? Vintage Citizens Band radio stuff. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Right, I like, I've just acquired some stuff today from a friend of mine. It's been here for months. He wanted me, there's a bit of solder there. Let's just get that out there. There we go. It's been here for ages, and it's ham radio gear. And I decided, well, I may as well have it myself. A couple of bits of it I do actually want for my own use. The rest of it I'll just keep and I'll use it for display. From part of my collection, it all works. I might even use it from time to time. I've done I think I did a video on it actually. Trying to find the best place to clip these fucking things. Get the shortest amount of wire. Because remember, we have a back cover that comes up. That's 2 done. A bit of that fucking horrible Sony glue on that one. Anyway. Oh, and there's one there, I didn't see him. Didn't fucking see him. Right, and this one. Ha! Yeah. That'll probably be the decoupler for the speaker because it goes straight to the audio chip. There we go, we've got the rubber glue with it. And that's a 470 at 16 volts. That's the decoupler for the speaker. I don't expect that to be wore out. You never know. Not decoupler, sorry, coupling cap. It's the coupler, not a decoupler. It's the speaker coupling cap. 5.43, yeah, it's on its way. 0.14 ESR. Let's get a new one in. And just double check I said the correct value. 470. 470 at 16 volts is 6. I always count my way along, that way I don't pull out the wrong part. But spread its legs. Won't be the first time I've said that. Well, let's just check I put that the right way. I would imagine I have. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see all the saucepans are back to school tomorrow. Some are back tomorrow, some are back Friday. All the saucepan lids. Yep. My friend Kelly over the road had been off, telling me they'd been off for 6 months. I says, I know. Yeah. Yeah, been off for 6 months. So this one here is, I hate it when they're on an angle. That's on an angle, it goes that way. So one I've just reached there. I think it's there. If it's not, I'll just solder it back up. Can't get my fingers in. Never had that problem in the past. Negative is towards me, because that one isn't fucking, it probably is, but I can't see the mark. Well, what is it we're putting in there? It says 47 UF, I just want to double check. A second, oh, I've got my magnifying glass there. Don't need to put them things on. Just double check it. Because sometimes they're fucking 4.7 UF. Yeah, 47 at 10 volts. So, 47 at 10. So, we've got 47s at 10 volts. No. Got them at 25 volts, so it's 1, 2, 3. Middle one here. See, one of the wrong values just fell into that other tray next to it. UF at 25 volts, that one will do. That will do nicely, sir. I'm not looking forward to down here where it's all greasy. I mean, with all that fucking wax. I mean, somebody can probably tell me, because I don't fucking understand. I believe it was for transport purposes, but I've also heard other things as well. It's for damp purposes and shit. You know, why do they put the fucking grease, that wax in fucking radios? Right. Yeah, he told me something very interesting the other day. Did Richard. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 done. He told me something very interesting the other day, something I didn't know. Basically, that a radio, I don't know whether it's with all of them, but the Uniden, they basically default to channel 9 if they're in a vehicle and the vehicle's involved in a crash and the faceplate of the front of the radio gets stoved in and you can't adjust. I hope that's marked because it just fell out. Yeah, it is. Well, I didn't test this last one, did I? And they're basically the radio. If the base plate, if the front of it gets stoved in, and the channel selector or the front panel loses power, the ROM in the PLL knows, and it defaults the radio to channel 9 for emergency use. I didn't know that. Wow, that's taking its time. 53 .00145 ESR. That was took its time, that one, and it's yeah, that took its time. It's 47, isn't it? So it's a little bit out, but let's test this next one. And this next one is 100 UF, 10 volts. Hey. So it's not surprising the things that you can find out, I mean, that you didn't know, you know. Open circuit low capacitance. Oh, hang on. It didn't like that. There we go. Right, well let's test that one again. We weren't happy with that. It did actually read the first time. I've got a loose wire in here and I've pulled it. There we are. We've got a loose wire in this. Let's go back to one of these. Just for a second. I think I might have a loose connection somewhere. Just divert a second, folks. Just divert a second. I need my tester. Probably just a wire. There we go. Do. There we go. Tell you what, you know, they're actually not bad. These. Let's take the battery out. What I'm going to do, because I've got a feeling that it's a bad wire, so what I'm going to clip it here, restrip the wire, and refit it. Yeah, but these are good testers, these Peaks, I'll tell you what. I mean, there's testers and there's testers. And I think these are excellent. Yeah, it's crushed that, yeah, it's crushed that. Yeah, didn't quite get it, but we'll get it out now. There we go. That's it. Clean that. Let's put some more solder on. There we go. Right. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I'll leave it at that length, don't have to be much longer. Because that one there needs to be cropped a little bit. There we go. Eee. There we go. I'm not putting a knot in it this time because it was harder to get the cover on. Yep, that's good. And put my battery back in if I fucking can find it. Fucking no matter, it's probably rolled off somewhere. There it is. I won't test it on there because there's bits of sort of flakes or solder and shit. I'll put it back in its. Yeah, one of the threads have gone in this as well. So you can't blame the machine, it's been undone how many times to have the battery replaced. Fucking hell, I shudder to think. I mean, you get a good few months out of a battery, don't get me wrong. And I recommend these tools. I think they're fucking brilliant little testers. I mean, they're not exactly free, but they're fucking great. I mean, they get the fucking job done more than. You know, I think they're excellent little machines for what they are. And the company that make them, Peak Electronics, is not far from me. It's only in Derbyshire, just over the top there. I've never been to the place, but I know where it is. And the thread's gone on that one, so I might have to do something about sorting that out. See, now it's saying open circuit low capacitance, which is supposed to do without a component in it. Right, so now the capacitor we took out of there was 100 microfarad, wasn't it? And that's the one there, and that's the one it wouldn't test. Well, do 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 do. There. Yeah, 111.2. Yeah, I think there might be a bit of a loose connection in the top as well, but it's working now anyway. That's good enough. So we want the 100 microfarad. What voltage did I say it was? I didn't, did I? Probably about 10 volts. So 100 UF at 25 volts, 100 UF at 16 volts, and it's in the last tray here. because I don't think I've got one at 10 volts, and I'd rather put one in at 16 rather than waste a high voltage one that might be needed for another job. And he pops in just here. Yeah. So that wasn't bad. Now just spread the legs, the solder, yeah, something told me to do those connections in that the other day when I was changing the battery, because I had to pop a new battery in. I mean, I get a good few months out of one battery. I mean, it's not really like you're buying them every week. Next one, which is this. See, the problem is when you start getting densely populated, it's here. When you start getting densely populated there, I think it'll just give it a wiggle here. I think it's here. Well, that ain't it. I hate it when you've got a load of parts in the way. Right, so it's right across and just down a bit from that one. So it's right across. There we are. That fucker there. Gotta be. So it's right across. Fuck's sake. I hate it when you lose what you're doing. It's right across and down a bit. Is that it? Oh, fuck's sake. I hate it when you fucking can't fucking... That's it there. And it's right next to... No fucker there, it's gotta be. Wow, that don't want to be found, does it? And the legs, I'm trying to see, get the position of the legs. They're right next to each other. Right next to each other. I think that's the fucker there, as I've said so many times before. No. Do you know, I fucking hate it when you got loads of components around them and you can't fucking, you know. Right. So it's right next to where this resistor's missing. This is a resistor. I think that's it there. Yeah. Finally found you, you bastard. Getting that out's going to be a bastard. Are we loose? Fuck's sake. Fucking had you a minute ago. Right. Right. Right, so basically we're a resistor missing there, which is supposed to be, we've never put there, and fucking found a cunt a minute ago. Right, so Jesus Christ. Is that it? No. You can't fucking see it on the bottom. I hate it when they're like that. Just can't fucking get you. Right. C77 it is. You can't see through the fucking boards on these either. Some of them you can. But there's a resistor right next to it, which is missing. It's supposed to be missing, which is there. And the capacitor. The resistor is missing there. There. No. There's our capacitor. Well, one of its legs. Right there. The other one, I think, is there. There we go. Whew. Yep. Now let's see. What value is it? 4.7 UF. And that's up to 7.22 UF. That's well out of tolerance, and it's 1.88 ohms. Let's just check. 4.7. Oh, what's the voltage? Be about fucking 10 volts, won't it? .25 volts. Well, that's high for. That's high. 4.7. The only one 4.7s I've got are 50 volts. Oh, never mind. I probably have got some lower ones actually, but just don't fancy loads of component boxes out on my desk, on my bench. 4.7 UF. Let's get this one in. Right. I wasn't going to show the whole recapping, but when people ask you to do a repair and then you give them a price and they say, how much? This is why. So next time, instead of saying how much, yeah, that's good. Try saying nice one. There's some people, they get things done and they make it sound like they're being fucking robbed, you know? They make it sound like you're robbing them. Yeah, we're right. Right, next one. There's that fucker there. That's in the. That can't be fucking that difficult. I think it's there, but I'm not sure. I'd like to be sure. Yeah, it is. problem when parts are all crowded round each other. It looks like it's seen some fucking action. I can feel a cup of tea coming on, folks. I've run out of coffee, so I'm on tea. I run out of sugar, and I can't fucking drink coffee without sugar in it. In circuit low capacitance, let's go for it again. Well, that might explain. Let's try it the other way around. It's either a very low value that the meter can't read, or we found one. We found us a winner. Right. What value is it? It's open anyway. It probably explains why the signal meter don't work. .47 at 50 volts. 0.47 at 50 volts. Yep. Now let's see if this fucker reads. It might. Again, it might not. It's monitoring for it. Yep, fucking hell, 5.3 ohms, that's fucking high. Let's get another one. 0.47. I mean, that might be fucking right for him, but I don't think he fucking is. 5 ohms. That fucking seems excessively. 5.3 ohms, that seems excessively high. ESR. No. Ooh. Open circuit low capacitance. Oh well, it can't read that one. I know it won't be okay though. I can't find my yellow tester. Doesn't matter, I know it'll be okay. It's because that can't read below. That can't read really low stuff. So I'm giving this a brand new component. I think we can trust our judgment and place this one in. There we go. Oops. Let's just spread his legs. Yeah, I feel a cup of coffee or a cup of tea coming on, folks. And I need to do so. I need to solder. There we go. There we go. There we are. Right, so, next one. Next one. is this one here, buried right in between those two transistors. See, these are the ones I don't like doing. And they're fucking buried. And to be honest, it's either down here somewhere. There you are. There you are. There we go. That's it. I fucking hate them. That's definitely the one that's loose. That one there. Okay now. Right. What value are we on? 4.7. Yep, 7.6. It's reading. 4.7, or what voltage was it? Probably about 10 volts. 25 volts. 4.7. Tell you what, you know. No, and that goes in. That way. Oh. Clean the iron. Tell you what, you know, it's getting fucking tight in there. Yeah. It's fucking tight in there, folks. It is tight. Tighter than Warby's wallet. Right. So that's that. Right, we've got one little one there to get, and that's got a swirl. That feels like it's swirled on the top. And it's fucking bedded in the middle there. It's going to be a fucker to find. I'm hoping. Right. Right, so it's in reference to that one there, so it's right next to it, which means it should be here. And it is. There. Gotcha, you bastard. Hope I don't fucking lose that bastard. I think it was that one there. If it wasn't, it's not a problem, it can be soldered back up. Don't think we quite got it. Sure it's that. Yeah. No, not that leg. I'll pull fucking only one leg come out. No worries. Just solder that one back up. There we go. Alright. And we need to know what the value was, don't we? So we need the capacitor back. Wherever I threw it. We can't go wrong, it's only got one leg. Right. 4.7. See, I might as well do the fucking recap it now and it's fucking done. The radio will be good for another good few years, hopefully. Well, that is that corner there done. Make sure I've not missed any. Nope. Now we're on this corner here. See what angle it's on. See, the problem is fucking spotting where straight on, so I fucking hate these little intricate jobs. With two resistors near it. Well, that's the chip in front. I think that's it there, so give it a check. There's the chip, the op amp. There. Fucking hard to find sometimes. I hope this doesn't affect the modulation, because the modulation on this is pretty good. What value is it? 4.7. Let's test it. A lot of these are 4.7. I mean, they're all pretty much bad by now, but I mean, if I don't want to sell the radio, but if I did, I wouldn't want to sell it with these capacitors in it. Seven, yeah, gone up in value. Yeah, 4.7 at 50 UF. Okay, now we'll go through my 4.7s here, folks. Joe got plenty of the bastards and things. It's these that are in this grease here that are going to annoy me. Gives you a nicer feeling, doesn't it, when you've changed the capacitors? I mean, I'm really making capacitor changes happy today. They'll think it's their birthday today. They'll think it's their birthday today. The old capacitor changing fraternity. Yeah. I'm changing them because it's recommended, and if I want to, I don't want to sell the radio, but if I do, if I decide to sell it in the future, I can give it just a bit of a fucking insurance that it's going to be okay. I mean, I can put a bit of a it's these ones here that do me and my head in. You got three all in a fucking row. And that one there, I think, is yep. You're not sure, just put your iron on them and give them a wiggle. Yep. But that's a 4.7 as well. Well, that's 22. Now the 22s in these are troublesome, so let's see how troublesome they actually are. Give it a think. Is it 22 or 0.22? Open circuit low capacitance. So 2.2 or 22? Two. It's coming in at 27. 22. Well, what voltage was it? I didn't check, did I? That ain't it. I don't know where it is now. That's 4.7. Let's find the 22. And what voltage is it? I've got it. Looks like 10. Dead small. 10 volts. 22 at, well, the smallest I've got 16. So let's make sure that was the right one. So yeah, 22. Yeah. Boo boo doo 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 doo. The Recappers Association are going to be really happy with me. Hey, they might even induct me into the Hall of Fame. You never know. For recapping in nearly to almost 20 capacitors in one go, in one sitting. Ooh. Right, so that one there is. What I like to do is move them, and I can see what orientation they're in. Because you can't always fucking tell. That one's that way, so it must be. Let's find it. The best way to find them, I found. And that's it. It is. Ow, it is. I think that fucker there. Yeah. Oh. Right. No, that's not it. Got one side of it undone. Got one side of that undone. So I think that one, goes right. I think I was right the first time on that. And there we go. Let's just unblock that hole. There we go. Right, what value are we on? 4.7. Ooh, we're getting through my 4.7s. Now, I have to order some more at this rate. Whew. 4.7. And this is all the microphone amplifier. Well, so this I presume it is. It's all to do with the microphone. I hope it doesn't change the modulation, because the modulation was good on this. I mean, bad parts have to be changed no matter what, so. But it's been in there 30 odd fucking years. I mean, when it comes to do this again, it won't be me that be doing it, it'll be some fucking else. Right, now last one on this side, and I think I've done one leg of it. No, I didn't. Right, so that's there. And it's towards me. And it's just, I hate it, you can't see him. It's just around about here. There it is. Gotcha. Right, before I do that, I want to just solder up these little bits here. I'll just solder this little patch here. You always end up with one. The fucking solder won't fucking stick to. That'll do. No wires come out there. No, we're okay. And that one. Right. Solder the end up so I don't fucking put the fucking wire through the capacitor through the wrong end by mistake. Do that now. Right. Mario could put a component in there. Right, what are we on here? 1 UF. 1 UF up to, it's about fucking 50 volts, didn't it? You'd have to put a 50 volt one in that. No, 50 volts don't go anywhere near. You get away with putting 10 volts in it. They only put them in because that's all they had at the production line. Yeah, 2.2 ohms, 1.39. And it's a 1 microfarad at 50 volts, which is those. There we go. That's twisted. Make sure it's fucking right, because I want to make sure it comes in the right fucking way. Strange thing about these radios, you can't adjust the frequency on them. You have to change the cutting crystal. Still, I think this is time is it anyway? No, I've not looked at a clock for ages. 3 o'clock. Wow. That looks like it's lopsided. Doesn't matter. Well, right, so that's right. Oh, I've missed one. Look at that, I fucking missed one down. Actually, I've missed 2. Wow, missed 2 here, look, 1 here and 1 here. Oh, how the fuck did I miss those? Well, I know how I missed them and changed the cunning things. Oh well. I think that's it there. Yep. That's the one. I'm still missing a couple. Right, what value are they? 10 UF at 16 volts. That one is anyway. 10 UF. 25 volts, that's what I've got, that's what's going in. There we go. So you have to look very carefully when you do your jobs. Just check to make sure it is a 10. Yeah. Right. Fancy missing that? I can't believe I missed them. But I did. one is this, and it's this fucker. I reckon it's there. Yeah. Oops. Pin that up so it's straight. There we go. Don't fucking do that. I know it's out of the fucking leg there. There we are. There we go. Right, what's the value? Seal's clean. What value is this one? 10 UF, 16 volts. There's another one here. Can I miss one there? No. We'll have to come in a minute. Mind you, said that I haven't actually, haven't, because I haven't got to this side here. So, no. That's it. There we go. I can feel a cup of coffee, but I'm not going to get one because there's no sugar. Might pop over at Kelly's. See if I can bum a cup of sugar. But at least enough to put in my coffee. Right, so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That transistor looks like it's fell over. That's how it was put in. Right, so now we're on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 of them are in fucking wax. Right, so one of them. There's the transformer. Transformer. And the capacitor, I think the capacitor is there. That's fucking one leg of it anyway. I think that's the other fucking leg there. Yeah. Negative towards the mic socket in case I don't, yeah, it's marked. 25 UF. Let's measure that one. So you measure when they're above a certain. Those small ones you can't really measure the fucking things, but we'll measure this fucker, why not? So, will it come in on the money, or will it be fucking, will it be fucked? Either way. I was umming and ahhing whether to do this today. 27, yeah, 27.8. It's 25. It's a little bit over. What's the voltage? 10 volt. 25 UF. Well, I don't have a 25, so yeah. We don't have a 25, so we'll have to settle for a 22. For that, that'll have to have a 22. We don't have a 25, so 22 will do. I'll tell you what. Now we're in the wax. So the transformer is there. This is going to take some fucking finding. I think it's there. The other leg is there. Yeah. So 220 UF at 10 volts. There's another one on troublesome. 220 UF. So let's see if this one is actually troublesome. Two 4.6. Yeah, sounds not bad though. It's only 0.27. Oh, what value? Oh, 10 volts, isn't it? 220. So 220. You go down in the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. You go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. 'Cause Mum and Dad are having a shag and Uncle Frank is having a wank and Auntie Flo is having a go with Grandad. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Next one, that one there looks like it's been done, but it hasn't. That one there's just been done because I've just done the fucking thing, and this is right next to it. What's the orientation? Tell by the plus or the minus sign. And the legs on this one are that way. Which I think is in that one. Okay now. You know, I fucking hate it when you can't fucking see. Right. So it's that fucker there, it's right in front of the PLL. It's that fucker there. That's the cunt. Right in front of the PLL. Let's move the capacitor up a little bit, there we go. Yeah. What's this one? Fucking waxed up to fuck, that's what it is. Fucking really cunning thing. 0.22 at 50 volts. 0.22. And that's wonder why that one was a different colour to the rest of them. I mean, it must have been replaced at some point. Oh, yeah. I have to cut. I'm gonna have to get the grease out of that because I'm not going to be able to fucking see which way it goes in. Ew. I just need to know. One side really, I'll do. Just get the soldering iron. That's it. You can see the plus now. There we go. Right, so that's that done. Just double check. Two more. Oh no, there's one here in the middle there. Didn't see that fucker either. We'll get him in a minute. And spot that bastard there. We'll get him. And this one is, these ones here on the PLL, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Sure. I know that one that sucked off was. Yeah. Got to be that fucker next to it. Yeah. There we go. A bit greasy, but waxy. .2 by the look of that. Get a second opinion for the magnifier. 2.2 at 50 volts. 2.2. Oops. Stop! Nearly went down the wrong hole there. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's get this fucker here. And that one has got to be, just see, yes, it sits there, which means it's right in front of the PLL, just about. There's the chip. That's the one. So if you can't find them just by looking, eat it with your soldering iron. Where you think it fucking is, it will show itself. Where you think it is, it will show itself. Let's get the pliers on this because fucking hell, loose. In bits. There we go. What value is that one? 2.2. UF. Now I need to see which. I think I can see that one, but just melt the wax. You can see through it then. Yep, that goes that way. There we go. Ready for the next engineer to fucking pull it out of the wax in another 30 years. I'll tell you what. one more, which is that fucker I missed in the middle here. Every fucker else, all the rest of them have gone in. The rest of them. Oh, and this one's right in front of this ship. And I think it is there, but I'm not sure. I think it's there. It is. Put my finger there so I don't lose where I am. Who knows, the fucking signal meter might work after this. The signal meter goes backwards. That's me fucking why. Can't get that fucker either, so it's a case of grabbing it with pliers. Okay, now all these fucking bits of lead ends, they stick to your pliers. Yep. What value is it? 22 UF. 10 volts. 22 UF. 10 volts. Right. Now we can get some power in it and see. I've got that. So soldered that bastard. Get it. There we go. That's it. There we go. There we go. Let's connect the speaker. I won't be able to check it for, what do you call it, but I can check certain things. Let's turn me. Oh, I need a power supply on. Yeah. I have got an external speaker laid on, but sorted out, but I've not got it connected yet. It's in the bedroom. Right. Well, we appear to be connected. We appear to be. Our speaker is on. Microphone. Dummy load. I'll just put the dummy load into here because I don't know where the fucking set of meters are. Moving meters are not in this room at this point. I've moved them. Alright, that's gone crooked. Get in there, you cunt. I think that's bent actually. Oh, that's it, it was crooked. There we are. There. Well, it's made no difference with the signal meter. Well, it's working.
Also, things like that, mate. You end up with a garden full of fucking fiberglass.
I know.
Yeah, alright.
Well, I know who that is.
That's it. All you got to do is just rub your elbow as you gradually drift away and think of me. After 3, begin rubbing. That's not your elbow.
Right, let's check. Put on channel 40, check the VCO. Scraps! Check the VCO. We're looking for 3.5 volts. 3.5 volts. That's what we're looking for on the VCO. And it's test point 1. I did a bit of watching of Richard's video and a little bit of looking at the manual. 3.4. Weren't badly out, was it? Right, that top one there is your receive VCO. That made no difference, so let's just set that back. Go back to just channel 20, I mean, just to put that back to where it was. So about there. Go up to 40. Check our VCO again. That could have been our transmit VCO actually. No, it weren't, it had an effect on received, didn't it? So what we'll do, that's 2. .54. That'll do me. Now we need to find the power meter in a minute so we can check the power. There it is. Now I've just trodden some fucking hurt or dug something into my foot. Right, so what we need next, put that down there for a minute. We need the patch lead. I need to put this into, there it is. Right, we need the patch lead. Now I'm not going to go off this meter too much because I know it's not going to be an accurate meter. I mean, transceiver. I know it's not going to be accurate this, but I know I can get it pretty much somewhere near. Because this is one of them crappy meters, isn't it? Scraps! Right. Well what I'll do, I'll lift you up a bit if I can. Where's my adjuster? Where's my thing for doing the adjusting? Yeah, let's try and lift you up a bit. Well, it might be better zooming, I don't know. This. There we are. Right. We're on the 10 watt scale. You're right. Actually, what's that putting? What's that doing? Do 3 watts exactly. So you're doing on low power. 0.2, just over. So we'll bring that down to. There we go. It's just on 0.2. That'll do it. High power. Let's go through. That's that. It's 2.5. 3.5 rather. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, 3 watts that actually. Three watts exactly. Scraps. 3 and a bit. How many would it go up to? Well, according to that, it's gone up to 5 watts. Just over 5 watts, which is probably about right. But we want to bring it down to, yeah, we want it at 4 watts. There we go, barefoot 4. So if it's saying it's doing 4 on it, it's probably doing 3.5. But there we go. Set the power meter. And we're going right across there. Just the beginning of the strawberry patch, as Richard says. Yeah, I'd say that's good enough. I need to look at the manual, trace the signal meter, find out why the S meter doesn't work. Try and sort that little issue out. But, as we know, when I turned it on, it was receiving somebody. I know that guy lives up the road, that's why it's so close. That's why it's so clear. Right, so let's put the top back on. Flip it the right way up. And that's pretty much it, folks. It's I've not done the preset squelch, there's no point on these radios. Mind you saying that after doing the capacitors it might work better, let's try it. And the preset squelch is this one here, which is RT2, I think. RT, yeah. Right. So there the squash never comes in. There we go. It's all the way open, that's all the way closed. I'm going to just set it in the middle, about there. Because to be honest, it doesn't really make it. It's not really that good, unless I've got a dodgy preset. Right, well we need to look at the signal meter on this at some point. But for now, because I've got other things to do, I'll find the screws for it. Yeah. That's low power. I actually did my power settings on channel 40, folks. I did my power settings on channel 40. Let's do them again. Well over 4 watts there. Let's quickly run through it. There we go. Take this down to 4 watts. There we go. Now, so on channel 20 we're dead on 4 watts. Channel 40. We're just under, which is right. On, and we're just over. So what we're going to do, because we're just under on 40, I'm going to just bring it up a little bit. So we're at 3.5 on 40. We're at 4.5, almost 5 on 1. Go all the way to midway, channel 20. And we're just over, so let's just bring it down slightly. just over. It's 40. 40. Just under, it's 3.5. It's on the 1. Just over. Right. So we're around the 4 watt margin. And that coil there hasn't got a, it's probably missing. There we are. I've got the screws here for this or somewhere. I'm sure I have. Let's have a look. In here. Yeah, they're in here. Yeah, they're here. La da doo doo. Right. I could do with sorting the signal meter out, but I've got other things I need to do, so at this point I'm not going to do it, folks. It will get done another day. But for the most part the rig's working, and that'll do. I will revisit it at some point. I just don't have the time at this point in time to do it because there's other things that require my attention. But I'm going to give you another look. I'm going to give you a look at another rig in a minute. I'm not going to mess with this one though. I've got a really nice example I'm going to show you of the Colt 444. Oops. But I'm pretty happy with the way this little rig's turned out. Do you know what gets me? That should be right. Do you know it's me? I know what it is. That case is a little bit bent. That screw's just disappeared. It's on the bench somewhere. We'll find the fucker in a second. Don't know where the rest of the fucking screws are for it. Oh, well, that one's missing as well now. Oh, there it is. I'm actually going to put this one in the back, and the reason why it's not going in there is because the back's a little bit bent and the front doesn't quite meet. I'm going to put this one in the back, and they're a standard screw, so we'll find. See, they are the right size. There we go. It's exactly right now. Yeah. I'll find some more screws in my tub because I have got a load of screws that style. Anyway, that had you worried, didn't it? I forgot to plug in the mic. That feels loose. Yeah. Can I get the pliers in there to nip her up? Probably not. I don't want to damage the front. Just getting you in there. That's it. Give it one more. No matter, one more, snap it. There we are. It's tight. Let's turn that off for a minute so I can line the switches up. That'll do. There we go. How much current does it draw and transmit? Fuck all, it's about an amp or something. 1.15 1.15 amp. There we go. And that is the little Uniden. That is the little Uniden UniAce 100. Sorted. And ready to be put into my collection. Now, I'm going to end this video here. And I'm going to show you another rig right after. So I'll put this, where am I going to put this fucking thing? I'll just put it at the back here for now. Go like there, that. Right, thanks for watching folks. So that was a quick recap, that was a recap and an alignment of the Uniden UniAce 100 CB radio from about 1980. Right, 1981, sorry. It's a CB 2781 set. Thanks for watching and bye for now.